Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back. So I usually don't make like 2 daily videos in a row, but I wanted to. I finally got my WUKONG EVO3, and I want to show him off. I've been testing him out in defense. He's been working pretty well, a lot better than my previous defense team. So I'm pretty happy with him. His stats are like this right now. I think it's actually pretty good that his attack is decently high. I mean, his recovery could be a little bit lower, and his defense could be higher than if he had like 500 less recovery, 500 more defense, he would be so OP. But I think with just his skill set and him being late, it's already pretty good. And I did happen to get him with pretty good gem slots, so I was able to fit this set of pugilist gems on him. I wanted to do 2 things in this video. One, I wanted to show him off a little bit, and 2, I wanted to do a little bit of gem upgrading before Heroes Fest, because I probably will just start sliming, convert all my gold back into Astro Gems and summon during I think it's Clan Fest. It's actually not Heroes Fest. I usually don't summon during Clan Fest. I usually summon more during Heroes Fest, but I want to get a few more 4 stars to get my Snow White Rebirth, and hopefully I can get a variant Snow White. So that's actually what I'm hoping for, and one of the reasons why I'm planning to save up and summon for Clan Fest. But yeah, let's play around with him a bit more, and then I'll upgrade a few of my gems, and also the event for the what is she called? That flower monster? Why can't I remember? I'm usually pretty good with names. This event. Come on. Yes, the event for Flora has ended, and I do have 13 tickets, so I'll actually pop them and see what I get. I only have 2 tickets. I'm currently Platinum 1 right now. It's still pretty early in the week, so I'm not like super high. I think a lot of the top players are around 1,000-ish right now, like 900-ish. So I'm a little bit lower. Maybe because I'm a nub. But anyways, we're gonna try him out. Unfortunately, like I can't see my defense fights. It would have actually been pretty. Wait, this guy tilted pretty hard. He tilted really hard. Anyways, I'm gonna test him out in his EVO3 state and see how well he does. I'll just go in with a similar team to what I use for defense. Actually, I can use the exact same team I'm currently using for defense. So Cupid, not this Miho, and I think my WUKONG is right beside Shiva. So I guess something like this could work. I would have preferred to go triple light with a light. I was actually right, you know, like he actually does really well against those tanky bruiser teams and possibly aggressor teams, but he doesn't do that well against the attacker comps. In order to counter that, I need a variant light Snow White. If I can get a variant light Snow White, then I can make attacker like dark attacker comps that attack me very unreliable, and then I can get some wins sometimes. Like I can't always win against them, but if they can't always crit, then it means they can't always win. Alright, so this is pretty standard. It's Light Succubus, Odin, Shiva, Arthur. And most people would hit Odin first. She's pretty high threat. But I actually don't want Shiva to get his bar full since he has a second bar booster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hard on his face. Hopefully he doesn't have too much resist. Alright, he resisted that. Pretty sure even with his heal, I can kill him next turn. If this lands, ooh, the stun lands. Maybe I should. I'm gonna waste a turn anyways, so I might as well. I'm gonna put some damage on him, and then I'm gonna use the Miho next turn. Oh, that was unlucky. I didn't crit. It's alright. I'll just fill up a little bit of damage with Cupid. And I was actually thinking about. Actually, I don't think this will kill him. Yeah, there we go. That's actually pretty good. Did not expect my Miho to not crit. She only has around like 80% crit, so it's not 100%. But I definitely do want to kill this Shiva during this turn, and put as much damage as I can on probably like Succubus or Odin. I think this will finish him. Alright, it's Victoria. She's actually squishier, but she's going to heal a lot more, so I actually want to hit one of the aggressors first. And yeah, and then see what I can do. Oh, I should have actually hit her with the Wukong first, so I can land the armor break, but it's fine. Arthur doesn't do too much damage, and my bars are all completely full. See if I can put shock on anyone. Alright, I got a pugilist done. Nice. Perfect. I think I can imagine why this comp would be pretty strong in defense. It's got a little bit of everything. But the weakness of this comp definitely is still Dark Aggressors, because they just do too much damage to light monsters. And the only way I can make them unreliable is if I had like a light Snow White. And then this way, with the light Snow White lead, I can just build to counter all aggressor or like bruiser comps. Maybe in the future there'll be another monster that has a leader skill that counters crit. You know what would be super OP? If there was a monster that had a leader skill that counters resist. That would actually make a lot of monsters like a lot stronger in PvP. Like Water Nightmare would be insane again, and then I would regret feeding her away. Alright, let's do like one more random battle, and then we can upgrade some gems. You know, if I had the resources, I probably would switch out the 2 Dark Mihos with Light Vix, and then just use that instead. This way I can have like a full light team. And although I'm not sure if that would actually be stronger against the bruiser comps. Maybe like 2 light, 2 dark. Because if I just have light Snow White, it pretty much already counters all the aggressor comps. Alright, so this is a Thor one. His shock's not too threatening. They have no bar boost. So, and I have 2 light monsters, although they're both extremely tanky, so Miho isn't really too much of a problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can land an armor break on her. If I do, she's going to take a lot of damage. Alright, let's start working on Victoria then. Come on. Stun? No stun. Unfortunate. Alright, let's finish her off. Okay, that didn't finish her off. But they have no heal, so it's fine. This should probably kill her. Nope. Ooh, it's another Dark Miho. Actually, wait, this isn't that much of a problem. I'm gonna have to eat that Shiva nuke, but whatever. I should have hit this one. I made some very, very bad decisions in this fight. Sorry, my Shiva has my nuke up first. See if I can land this. Ooh, nice. Alright. She's probably gonna die. Alright, and then I'll just work on this Miho. After Shiva nukes, I don't think he has enough blue soul to get another nuke. Cupid might die. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Cupid's pretty tanky. We'll just shield up. See if I can shock anything. Or stun. Nice, I got one shock, one stun. But not on the one I needed to hit. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. I'll just put some damage on her. The shield should block most of her damage. Not all of it. But then I still have another shield up. And then I'm going to... Thor has his AoE, but I have a shield, so... As long as I kill this Miho, it's not... She's not gonna do too much damage. Alright, this should definitely kill her. And we'll use this to finish up Shiva. You know, Wukong actually does a decent amount of damage. Like, his base attack is pretty high. And him being light, he does crit quite a bit. I mean, he doesn't do too much to, like, the full tanky monsters, but it's pretty good. Plus, he looks cool as fuck, so... Gotta give him bonus points for that. Alright. I'm with the big boys now. I'm in Diamond. Let's upgrade a few gems. I haven't done that in quite a while. And then usually I don't upgrade all the way to full on like non-gem upgrade days. What I do is I find a day where I'm free and stuff, and usually I would upgrade a lot of my gems to like plus 12. So I would just go through a lot of the gems that I haven't touched before. There's only like one new batch of gems. Basically upgrade them plus 12, see if anything good really turns out, and then sell the ones that I don't really need. And I can also go back and look at some of the older gems from before. And kind of show you guys what type of gems I keep and what type of gems I sell. So this is a HP Siphon gem. Honestly, I don't really need HP Siphon gems that much. If it gives me crit rate, I mean, I guess I could use it on some random aggressors, but I have too many of these. You know, I have way too many of these. So pretty much upgrade, see if it gives crit. If it's crit, it's pretty good. It's aggressors with Siphon can make use of crit. It's not very good. Yeah, I have like a ton of these. We're gonna have to sell that one. Man, I never thought I'd see the day when I start selling Siphon gems. This one I upgraded a little bit to see if because it was a protection gem, it had defense substat. I want to see if I can spawn like crit rate or something. It spawned resist, so. But honestly, looking at it, it really isn't that useful, to be honest. I should probably just sell this one. Alright, so this is an attack intuition gem with 7.5, which is the max roll for crit rate. So basically, the other three substats are complete garbage. But because it's a 4 substat gem, I want to see if I can roll into the crit rate as many times as possible and get like a really, really high crit rate attack gem. And on an intuition set, so possibly like get a dark attacker to 100% crit with like, nope, but I can still try again with like triple attack gems. I can do some insane damage. Come on, you can do it. Go into crit. If it doesn't go into crit on this roll, I'm just gonna sell it because it becomes only as good as a two substat gem at that point. That is definitely. Actually, wait. How many intuition attack gems do I have? If I don't have that many, I might actually keep it because intuition gems are really easy to use. They don't need to be super good, and you can use them to complete a full set. So I might actually keep that one. If I don't have that many. Defense, HP, defense, HP. Yeah, I don't have that many square intuition attack gens. I guess I'll just keep that one for now. Maybe it can roll into crit one more time. Alright, so this is a ruin gem. Why did I keep this gem? Can't remember why I kept this gem. I don't think it's really worth it. This one is also another ruin gem. It's an HP ruin gem. It's got resist, defense. I'm hoping it rolls attack. If it rolls attack, this is actually a really pretty strong aggressor gem. I haven't been able to build any aggressors like effectively with ruin yet, but if I can manage to get like really high resist and crit substats on a single gem. Might not use this. Well, maybe the plus six will give me a little bit of resist. I'm feeling a little bit lucky. I mean, I've had some crazy luck recently, so you never know. Okay. So far, so good. But it was a plus 6 roll. It wasn't really that high. See what the plus 9 gives me. We can go into resist one more time. This is actually decent. I don't know why I'm trying. It has like 2 bad substats. It's actually... Ooh, there we go. Is this the miracle gem? Like the chances of this rolling into resist 3 times afterwards is pretty damn low, but it's happening. It might actually happen. I just need to roll 2 more times. Come on. Upgrade once. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's go. Give me that resist sub one more time. You guys must think I'm hacking, like, at this point. You're like, he just rolls every substat that he wants. Or went to defense. It's actually decent. He just rolls every substat that he wants. Pulls a light dark nat 5 out of thin air. This one's a resist siphon. HP gem. If it can give me crit on one of the substats that it spawns, it's decent. I mean, I'm a lot more, I'm a lot less, like, a lot less strict when it comes to, like, siphon gems. If they're not, like, super top quality, I would still keep them sometimes. It depends. Depends on if you give me crit rate now. It's not gonna give me crit, is it? Give me crit damage. Alright, this is a HP Siphon. It's got 9% resist, which is pretty good. It's got crit damage, which is also very good. Now, all I need for it to give me is crit rate. And I can try it a few times. Like, if I can get a Siphon gem, like, with the HP, and I have, like, 2 rolls into crit rate, it's actually really, really good. I can use that to put on one of my aggressors and use it for farming. Ooh, defense as well. Yeah, just give me the last, give me crit rate on the last roll. You know, I could use like a PvP aggressor siphon set. That might also work. But I need very high resist to make that work. Come on. Believe in the dream. Flat recovery. Maybe the +9 will give me resist. I don't know. I'm just desperate at this point. I don't have that many gems to upgrade today, so I'm just like, hey, might as well take it a little bit higher. Try it out. See if it gives me anything good. But yeah, this +9 doesn't give me resist. I'm pretty much just gonna sell it. Come on. Believe. Nope. Alright, Pugilist. It's a defense Pugilist. The only way this becomes extremely valuable is if it spawns resist. If it can give me resist as the 4th substat, it is already very good. You can roll multiple times into that resist, and it becomes godly, basically. Man, I'm a bit nervous. I'm always a bit nervous when I roll Pugilist gems. Come on. Come on, believe. Resist! Ah, oh, no resist. Guess I'll just keep it in my inventory. Maybe one day I'll use it. Probably not. Now this is another Valor gem. It's kind of in the same boat as Ruin gems, basically. It has 7.5 crit rate, which is the highest roll. I wanted to roll multiple times into crit. And usually on Valor gems, the crit requirement is a little bit higher. If you want 100% crit with the ooh, nice crit damage substat. But that's not the important part. The important part is rolling more into crit. If you want a 100% crit with a Valor set, basically you need like 3 rolls of crit in 1 gem. So like at least like around like 21% crit on 1 gem. Actually it's 22% crit, I think, on 1 gem. Went into the flat defense, but we still have a chance. If this roll doesn't go into crit, then it's pretty much useless. Gets to a certain point where you're just like, you don't really need anything. This one I didn't upgrade because it's a crit rate gem, so I'm gonna keep it anyways. Pretty much no matter what. This is an attack siphon gem. It's like automatic keep. Intuition HP +4. No resist though. This one's another HP one. I think we're pretty much done. We don't really have anything else that I really need to upgrade. For leash gems, usually I would keep any gems that have crit or resist substats. Crit because a lot of the Courageous Strike monsters, a lot of them require you to have crit in order for their Courageous Strike to work. And Courageous Strike monsters work really well with leech set, so I keep a lot of leech gems with crit. But if they have like just one crit, then I usually would try to keep. Nice. Exactly what I needed. Alright, this is the end of the event. I'm going to insert some tickets. Hopefully I get something good. You never know. Alright, 10k gold, not bad. 30k gold, even better. 10k gold again. Come on, give me like... I think you can get eggs from these. 10k. I remember getting like a legendary egg or something from one of these before. Not this event, but in the previous event. It's just a lot of gold, I think. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Alright, I got a Flora. I've been using all the extra Floras, because I already made a EVO3 Light and Dark one. I've been using all the extra Floras for Rebirth. Been throwing them back into the blender. Kind of just preparing for the Snow White Rebirth. That's the last one. I'm gonna go so hard. Like, you're gonna see the rage mode come back. Alright, that wasn't that exciting. But hey, I can't be lucky all the time, right? Alright, it's gonna be the Rebirth Fest very, very soon. I'll probably see you guys then, and we're gonna go really, really hard. I'm gonna spend the next few days farming a bit, sliming, getting up my resources, and it's going down. It's going down. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.